Talk with Your Kids About Money Day is coming up next Wednesday on April 17th. And here to talk with me a little bit about financial literacy and that day is Gary Rabbior. He is the president of the Canadian Foundation for Economic Education. Good morning, Gary.
Morning. Thank you for having me.
Well, thanks for coming on. So first, tell me a little bit about that. How do you engage with your kids in preparation for this day coming up?
Well, basically, we're encouraging parents of kids of all ages to get involved with their kids. We have a website called talkwithoursKidsAboutMoney.com that has a vast number of resources for parents, all organized by, the age range of the child. It's very natural, it's easy, it's fun and engaging. We aren't putting the parent in the position of being a teacher as a student. There's books to read, movies to watch, activities, crafts, little trips to take, but to make it a natural experience to get the conversation started. Because the first step to learning is to get them talking, and it's so important for parents to start to establish that relationship. And young people want to learn about this, they need to learn about it, and where do they want to learn about it? At home. And that's where all the surveys indicated that young people actually want to learn about money at home and at school. So they want to learn, parents can do it, so we're hoping to get people engaged. And so the day was designed to be a catalyst to get those conversations started. And with our partner Scotiabank, it's grown to where we have 8,000 schools across the country registered to participate this year, and thousands of parents hopefully will get involved and have those discussions too.
Very important. And hey, the parents will probably learn something as well too. There you go.
They always do. And I mean, the parents unfortunately didn't have a lot of this. And,
yeah.
Sometimes they're a little reticent about doing it, but as we always say to them, you've been there, done that, made mistakes. Help your kids not make the same ones. And you'll find it a very natural and easy thing once the conversations start.
Yeah. And we were talking before about that link between kind of setting your kids up between financial literacy, knowing what you're doing, and mental health. Tell me about that.
It's a growing thing around the world that, and it's funny, people, you would think it would be obvious because almost everybody knows people who are in situations of financial stress, anxiety, and feeling out of control. And the reality is that the research is showing more and more that there's a correlation between financial health and physical and mental health and well-being. Yeah. And so whereas historically a lot of people looked at financial education as calculations, doing interest, picking the right credit card, what we're really trying to impress upon parents is you're really making an investment in the development of your child to help them stay more in control, have a better life for themselves, not get into situations of that stress and anxiety. So you're really helping to build a healthy child, not just do numbers and calculations.
Well, when you think about it, you don't learn a lot about it in school, but it is a major aspect of your adult life, and so it should be. I mean, a lot should be.
You encounter it every day, and decisions are having to be made. Not only that, but one of the things that we really advise parents strongly about, there's so many influencers out there, professional, well-researched, very knowledgeable in how to convince you to buy, borrow, spend, whatever. And if we don't empower our kids to be able to understand those influences and how they're trying to turn our maybe wants into a need, that I should buy that, then we really aren't protecting our kids for creating that kind of life. They're vulnerable to those influences. They're prone to overspending and overborrowing and whatever. And we'd really like to help parents keep their kids happy and not stressed and full of anxiety.
Okay, we've got about 30 seconds left, which I know is kind of fast, but tell me about that most important things for the kids. You kind of brought 5 tips in for us.
I did. One is to help encourage them to respect money. It doesn't come from machines and out of plastic. People have to work for it. Why do things have different value? What goes into making something more valuable than something else, and the kind of labor and ingenuity and creativity, so that they understand why things are of different value. Perhaps most importantly, trade-offs. Every single decision you make involves giving up something today or in the future. Think about the trade-off before you make the decision. Appreciate the value of not having instant gratification, but saving and building towards something better in the future. And probably the most important thing I could say to a parent is build self-efficacy in your child. Have them believe that they can set a goal and achieve it. Work with them to let them feel how that feels. And believe me, if you can instill that confidence in your child that they can set a goal and achieve it, they will plan, they will budget, they will trade off, they will make decisions to achieve what their personal goals are.
I really like that. Wow. Okay, so April the 17th, next Wednesday, talk to your kids about Money Day, but of course, the conversation can happen whenever you'd like. All the information is right on their website. Talk to your kids, or talk to our kids.
Talk with our kids about money.com.
Perfect. All the information is there. Gary, thank you so much.
Thank you.